Welcome to this video which explains the income page of the case information statement. Notice the links at the top of the screen. On the left, we have CIS income. This brings up the official income form for the case information statement and is displayed now. On the right, we have 4 screens where you can enter full details of current income, wages and deductions, wage-like income, investments, and income from assets. This video will explain why we have these screens and how to choose where to enter each item of information. Let's begin by looking at the CIS income screen. It has 4 sections where you enter numbers: last year's income, present earned income and expenses, your current year-to-date earned income, and your year-to-date gross unearned income from all sources. The section for last year's income can be entered only on this screen. But the sections for current income, the other 3 numeric sections, may be entered either on this screen or on the other income screens. The benefit of entering on the other income screens is that those numbers will then flow not only to the CIS income page, but also to the child support guideline, budget, and taxes. Also, once you enter the numbers on the other income screens, you can automatically calculate sections 2, 3, and 4 of the CIS income page. Now, let's take a closer look at each section of the CIS. The first section is last year's income. None of the current income items will be relevant to this section, so you would definitely enter these items here. You can enter each party's individual income and have the software add them together. That happens if this box up here is checked. If this box is cleared, then you would enter the joint income yourself. There is also a worksheet which allows you to enter last year's income from last year's tax return or W-2. Let's take a look. If you decide to use this worksheet, check this box, and then you'll see that the totals become calculated numbers, and you can enter the wages, any business income from the prior year, farm income, other earned income, etc. You can also enter unearned income from last year. Note that the software tells you what line to look on of the party's prior year tax return to get the numbers you need. At the bottom of the page, you can enter taxes from the W-2 and the federal, state, and other taxes paid from your tax forms. When the numbers are all entered, just go back to the prior screen and the totals will carry there completely calculated. The second section asks for present earned income and expenses. The focus here is on current wages. You can enter wage information from the last 3 pay stubs for each party. The software will average those numbers and carry the averages to lines 1 through 3 below. The third section asks for current year-to-date earned income. Earned income is income such as wages, tips, commissions, and salary that a party earns by working. If you want to enter earned income directly on this page, you can clear the checkbox at the top and simply type the numbers directly. Note that when you enter the dates, the software will automatically calculate the number of weeks. The fourth section asks about unearned income. Unearned income is income from retirement payments, support from prior relationships, interest, dividends, royalties, and so forth, where the party receives them without working for them directly. Once again, if you wish to enter these numbers directly, you can clear this checkbox and just type them in. The first section asks for last year's income and has to be entered right on this worksheet. And we have seen that the other sections may be entered on this worksheet if you wish. But the software offers another option. You can enter this year's income on the other screens, and the software will automatically fill in the remaining 3 sections for you. One advantage of this is that the income and expenses that you fill in on the other screens will automatically be used to calculate taxes and child support. So you can enter the information once, and it will prepare not only the case information statement income page, but also many entries for the child support page, the budget report, and taxes for the parties. Let's see how that works. The first screen is for wages and payroll deductions. Enter this information right off of a current pay stub. Also enter payroll deductions. The second screen is for wage-like income. The next screen is for investment income. And the final screen is for income from assets. Once you have entered all this information, you can go back to the CIS income screen and check the box to use the numbers from the other current income screens. Then those numbers are used instead of the numbers you may have entered above. Similarly, if we come down to the current year income and we check the box, you'll see that the numbers that you may have entered yourself are replaced by calculated numbers from the current earned income screen. And we scroll down further, and we can do the same thing with unearned income. Note that if you change the date, the year-to-date amount updates instantly. This is another advantage of entering the amounts on the other income screens. Note that the numbers we entered on these other income screens are also carrying to the child support data screen. So you enter the numbers only once, and they carry throughout the software where they could be useful. Also, if the wages change, and you enter them either on the child support data screen or on the other income screens, they will update everywhere. So, to recap, on the CIS income screen, you can enter all the information right on the screen, or you can enter it on the other income screens, which will make it easier to enter and update the year-to-date information on the CIS income screen, and also keep your CIS perfectly in sync with your child support numbers. And this concludes the video on the CIS income screen in New Jersey. Thanks for watching.